Girl, okay, so today I am sharing something that I have never done before. I'm going to be giving you a sneak peek inside some of the actual tools that my Bombshell Blueprint clients use every single week to lose weight and, sister, become unrecognizable in 90 days. Now, this one is one of the guided visualizations that we use inside of the app, and I want you to understand why it actually works before you press play, because it's not some woo-woo manifest it kind of nonsense. I want to give you the why behind the what we are about to do, because guided visualization is not some crazy thing that, I don't know, only super spiritual people do. I don't even know. There's some real science underneath this. When your brain starts rehearsing an action or, most importantly for us, an identity in vivid detail, it starts firing the same neural pathways as if you were actually doing that shit. Now, elite athletes have used this for decades. They mentally rehearse the game before they do the thing, and that's fantastic. But somewhere along the line, us mere humans have thought that doesn't apply to us. Of course it does. Your brain cannot fully distinguish the difference between something you're vividly seeing in your mind and something that is actually happening, which is why positive visualization isn't just some woo-woo. It is actual rehearsal for the life you freaking well want. It's you getting out there and practicing it before it has even arrived. It's actually you showing your nervous system what the woman on the other side of your transformation looks like, sounds like, what she chooses, what her standards are, what she will do, what she won't do before she has even arrived in your reality yet. Now, here's why this matters so much inside of the blueprint, because we talk all the time about eating code number 4, which is act like the person you want to become. And you cannot act like her if you don't even know who she is. You've got to let yourself see her. Most women just skip straight past this to the behaviors and what do I need to do and how much do I need to eat? And then they wonder why the transformation doesn't stick. But when my clients do this work, that's when they let themselves rehearse that future version of self on repeat and something shifts deep inside. Those are the choices that start then to feel less like willpower and more like just really obvious. Like, of course, I'm the person who doesn't eat the whole packet. Of course, I'm the woman that stops eating at 80%. That's not some motivational trip. That's your identity catching up to what you've already seen in your mind. And that is the thing that I keep watching happen in 90 days. It was never really about the visualization itself. It's about what it makes possible once she becomes real to you. So I'm going to ask you to find a quiet spot, get comfortable, and let's go meet her. Welcome to your Tree of Identities morning visualization. This visualization is designed to help you connect with the version of yourself you choose to embody today. This is the version of you who follows through, the version of you who feels calm, clear, grounded, and connected to herself. And this is your time to consciously choose your identity for the day ahead. So begin by finding a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. And when you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes. Take a long, slow breath in through the nose and gently exhale through the mouth. And again, breathing in deeply and releasing slowly. One more time, allowing your lungs to fully expand and exhaling any heaviness as you let go. Any stress, any lingering energy from yesterday. Feel your shoulders relax. Feel your jaw soften. Feel the muscles around your eyes begin to release as your breathing becomes slower, deeper, and calmer. Imagine yourself standing in the middle of a vast open field just after sunrise. The morning air feels cool and fresh against your skin. Golden sunlight stretches softly across the grass surrounding you, and the sky above you glows with a soft shade of blue, honey, and pale gold. The entire field feels peaceful, still, sacred somehow. And in the distance, standing alone beneath the glowing morning sky, is an enormous ancient tree. Its trunk is wider than any tree you've ever seen before. Its branches stretch endlessly outwards, like giant arms stretching towards the heavens. This tree radiates wisdom. This tree radiates energy, and you feel instantly drawn towards it. As you begin walking slowly through the field, you can feel the soft earth beneath your feet. It feels grounding and steady. The morning breeze brushes gently across your skin. Birds sing quietly somewhere overhead. And with every step, your mind feels clearer, quieter, more peaceful, until finally you arrive at the base of the enormous tree. And as the sunlight catches the branches above you, you notice something extraordinary. Hundreds of tiny paper dolls and delicate paper figurines hang softly from the branches of the tree. Some spin gently in the morning breeze, some shimmer like tiny stars in the golden sunlight. Others look faded, almost crumpled, worn from years of being carried. You step closer, observing them carefully, and as you do, you realize that each tiny paper doll represents a different identity you've carried throughout your life. Different versions of yourself with different stories, different beliefs. Some of the delicate paper figurines appear fragile and weathered, their paper edges curled and torn slightly with age. These are the identities that no longer serve you. The identities created through fear, pain, self-doubt, survival. And for the first time, you don't judge those versions of yourself. You simply understand them. These are the figurines that were trying to protect you the best way they knew how. You slowly reach upwards and gently remove the first worn paper doll from the branches. This identity represented the version of you who constantly quit on herself. The version who said, "I'll start on Monday." The version who gave up after one bad meal, who struggled to follow through. You hold this delicate paper figure gently in your hands and softly whisper, "Thank you for bringing me this far, but I no longer need you." The morning breeze moves softly around you, and as you open your hands, the tiny paper doll is carried gently into the sky by the wind, floating higher and higher until it disappears peacefully into the golden morning light. And almost instantly, you notice something beautiful. A brand new sparkling paper doll has appeared in its place upon the branch, twinkling softly in the morning sunlight. Whole, radiant, beautiful. You realize there is no lack on this tree. Nothing here is ever truly lost, only transformed. You take a deep breath in, feeling lighter already, freer, more clear. You slowly walk around the enormous tree, glancing up into its huge branches and delicate paper dolls. Gently, you remove a second crumpled paper doll from the branches. This doll represents the version of you who hid herself away, the version who dimmed her light, who avoided mirrors, who was waiting to lose weight before fully living her life. You look at this tiny paper figure so carefully, not with judgment, but with compassion, because this version of you carried so much shame for so long. You gently hold her against your palms and whisper softly, You don't need to hide anymore. You're safe to be seen now. And as you open your hands once more, a gentle breeze carries this paper doll softly upwards into the glowing sunrise, and again, almost immediately, another sparkling paper figure appears in its place upon the branch, glowing, shimmering, just alive with possibility. You begin to understand something powerful. This tree is abundant, infinite, renewing itself constantly. Every identity released creates space for something more beautiful to grow. You take another slow, deep breath in and continue walking beneath the enormous golden branches, this time noticing a third worn paper doll gently swaying in the breeze. This identity represents the version of you who emotionally eats to escape herself, the version who turned to food for comfort when life felt overwhelming, the version who panicked, who self-soothed with food because she didn't know yet how to soothe herself. You gently lift this delicate paper figure from the branch, holding her softly, tenderly, and for the very first time, you feel compassion instead of frustration towards this part of yourself. You softly whisper, "You were never broken. You were doing your best to care for yourself, but I have new ways to care for myself now." The warm breeze moves across your skin once more, and as you release this ragged paper doll into the wind, it drifts peacefully upwards into the glowing morning sky. And just like before, a brand new sparkling paper figure instantly appears upon the branch, twinkling in the breeze, brighter than the last, creating a soft glow within the branches surrounding it, infinite, abundant, and alive. You realize now that you can return here anytime you need, every morning, every difficult moment, every new chapter, and this tree will always hold exactly what you need. There's always another identity available to you here, another possibility, another beginning. And now, higher up in the glowing branches, you notice something beautiful. There are an infinite number of sparkling paper dolls shimmering softly in the golden morning light. Healthy identities, peaceful identities, powerful identities. You slowly reach upward and carefully choose the first sparkling paper doll. This identity represents the version of you who follows through, the version who keeps promises to herself, who stays consistent even when motivation disappears, who no longer abandons herself when life gets uncomfortable. And as you hold this tiny, sparkling paper doll in your hands, you can feel a warmth immediately spreading through your chest, through your stomach, through every cell in your body. You gently press this delicate paper figure against your chest, and instantly it dissolves into a warm golden light, merging softly with your body. Its consistency becomes your consistency. Its discipline becomes your discipline. Its commitment becomes your commitment. You take a deep, slow breath in, feeling this new identity settling naturally into your nervous system. And then, reaching upwards, you choose a second sparkling paper doll from the branches above. This identity represents the peaceful version of you, the woman with a calm nervous system, the woman who no longer wakes up anxious and overwhelmed, the woman who protects her peace, who moves with intention, who feels emotionally safe within herself. The tiny paper doll sparkles softly in your palms, and as you gently press it against your chest, it once again dissolves instantly into a beautiful, warm light. Its peace becomes your peace. Its calmness becomes your calmness. Its emotional safety becomes your emotional safety. You feel your breathing deepen naturally. Your shoulders soften further, your entire body feeling lighter and calmer now. And with a smile on your face, you look upwards towards the highest branches of the tree. One final sparkling paper doll catches your attention. This identity represents the successful version of you, the version who created the healthy body, the peaceful home, the organized routines, the confidence, the self-respect, the life she once only dreamed about. Carefully you reach upwards, and the tiny glowing paper doll drifts effortlessly down into your hands. You stare at it for a moment, feeling emotional, because deep down you know this version of yourself is real. And as you gently press the sparkling paper figure against your chest, it dissolves into golden light, and you can feel its confidence become your confidence, its self-trust becoming your self-trust, its standards becoming your standards, its energy becoming your energy. You take one final deep breath in beneath the glow of the Tree of Identities, feeling the clarity of these new identities, the certainty, the peace. You're no longer reacting to life as the old version of yourself. You are responding as her now, the woman who follows through, the woman who takes care of herself, the woman who keeps going because she trusts herself and she chooses herself daily. And as you stand beneath the enormous tree, you realize something beautiful. Transformation is not about becoming somebody else. It's about consciously choosing which version of yourself gets to lead your life from this day forward. You smile as you take one final look up into the branches above you. The sparkling paper dolls twinkling softly in the golden morning sunlight, the infinite possibilities, the endless renewal. And you know that this sacred place will always exist for you. You can return here anytime, every morning, every difficult day, every new beginning. The identities you need will always be waiting here for you. And as you slowly begin walking back across the open field, the warm morning sunlight touches your skin. You feel clearer about the day ahead, grounded, focused, more connected to yourself. Because now you know exactly who you're becoming. And today you choose her again. Thank you so much for joining me here today. As always, if you loved what you're hearing and you want to hear more, please go ahead. Remember to hit that subscribe button. And remember, the only person who has the power to change your life is you. When you step up, get very clear on who this new version of you is going to be, and then start taking the corresponding actions. That's when you've got what it takes. I'm sending you love. I cannot wait to see you again next week. Until then, gorgeous ones, bye for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to shimmy your butt over to kyliepax.com and join me inside of the Bombshell Blueprint so you can stop emotional eating and start losing your weight now. You'll also find helpful notes and resources inside my past podcasts that will help you lose your weight without losing your sanity. I will see you next week.